Greetings to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending with your time zone. And of course, the time that you watch this video. How is everything? I am fine, as you can see. And I thank God for this beautiful moment. It is an evening here in Kenya and it is very cold. The region that I am at, it's raining cats and dogs as I shoot this video. Guys, tomorrow is a holiday here in Kenya. It's a public holiday, therefore your girl will be at home. I love holidays because it makes me relax, breathe in and out, spend time with my kids, and just be me. Do you get it? I know some of you will be like, Mary, you've been on a very long school break. Yes, but I need more break. Do you get it? Okay, guys. All the new people in the house, have I welcomed you? Welcome. Thank you so much. To everyone that will watch this video, asante sana. Before you watch it, remember to give it a thumbs up. It's free of charge. Don't forget to subscribe if you have never ever subscribed to my channel. Guys, there are so many issues on this whitey streets. Where should I begin from? Okay, yesterday I did watch an interview that was done by Masubo. He did interview the mother of the alleged girl that is Mayani's wife. If I can put it in that way. You can, please excuse me. You know, guys, what? There's something that I want to make it very clear here. If you did join me when I did the last live stream, there's something that I told you about parents settling their matters at home. And this is what is unfolding right before our eyes. If you understand what I mean, fine and well. This is what we actually is taking place. How comes someone says this girl is a minor? Then we have another group of people that comes out to insist this girl is 18 years old, heading to 19. What do you think is taking place? Who should we believe? I know people have been asking a lot of questions. I have seen a lot of comments like you can't trust people in Nyabohanse because they can say anything at any time for the sake of donations, you know, for the sake of not offending their subscribers. And we wonder which is the truth. And you know what, guys? Personally, I am convinced this mama is not telling the truth. It's just as simple as that. She is not telling the truth. She's trying to cover up for the daughter. I have no problem. If that is what she wants, fine and well. I don't know. Who is going to rescue these girls from Nyabohanse? When Masubo did that live stream, there's someone who dropped a question. And this question is very important. I don't know whether you'll agree with me. Where is the birth certificate? I know that is private information. But if they are very honest, they would have taken the birth certificate and blurred some information that is very sensitive and just leave the date of birth. If they really wanted to prove a point. Therefore, all these shenanigans do not add up. Why do they feel Ernest is jealousy of Gintu? Why do they feel Ernest is not telling the truth? How many times have we asked when they were talking about Gitriba? They were shouting and shouting and shouting. Shouting every day at the top of their voices. But suddenly, they have become dumb. They can't speak. Suddenly, they don't talk about this matter. Gintu does not want to tell the truth because maybe he thinks in the process there are some subscribers that are going to drop out. Is it to drop out? There are some subscribers that are going to unsubscribe. And therefore, his G Castle has no future. Guys, I'm tired though. My tired is tired. These people in Nyabohanse are too much. Let me leave that aside. Breaking news. The commando finally landed in Kenya last evening. Maro is back in Kenya. Maybe as I do this video, he'll be in Nyabohanse, because this video is done on Wednesday. That is what time is it? Almost 7 p.m. here in Kenya. By the time maybe I'm done with this, Maro will be already in Nyabohanse. Shame on you naysayers that said he is stuck in Argentina. Shame on you. Hey, shame, and hang on it. You know the way they were propagating, the way they kept on spreading lies and rumors. Oh, Maro is stuck in Argentina. Maro does not have money to pay the air ticket. Oh, Rocio is controlling Maro. Rocio is in charge. Maro is wasting his time. Hey, guys, look at who God is. They knew what they were doing, definitely. They knew what they were doing. After all, their family, and families have their own plans behind the cameras. Like, everything, can't be brought to camera. And when Maro kept on doing the last series, before he got out of Argentina, every day they were like, oh, this guy will never come out of Argentina. Every day he's talking about, I don't know the final word, or leaving America, yet he's still there. Maro is back to Kenya. Guess who received him at the airport? Of course, our one and only Empress herself, Di Mwango, went to receive her brother. David Jr. is also in Nairobi. I hope you do remember that. David is in Nairobi. The family has come out to receive Maro. I know some of you will come and say, oh, we never saw David on camera. But David is in Nairobi. Shame on you, prophetesses of doom. Oh, the money that is being sent to Maro is the one that Maro will pay for air ticket. Guys, sometimes I'm so shocked with these people. Like, how do they think? Like, how do they think? They think Maro, who has traveled all over the world, with that following, with people that love him, with people that support him, he can't afford just a simple air ticket from Argentina to Kenya. He can't pay for his family. I've seen someone that has, that has talked, rather will talk, because I just saw the title. The Ugali series is back. Let Maro enjoy Ugali. After all, he's a Kenyan. And you, JT, that is talking about the Ugali series, and you are Kenyan. Who doesn't love Ugali in Kenya? I love Ugali. Hey, I love Ugali. And if I'm to travel out of Kenya, of course I know we have flowers, or you call them flour, in your stores, maybe in America, UK, Jamaica, or wherever. But the taste and that feeling, can't be the same like that one for home. Do you get it? By the way, I have a friend of mine that told me Ugali is tasteless. Ugali is not tasteless as such. If someone does not know how to cook Ugali, that Ugali for sure will be tasteless. But if a person knows how to do it over open fire, it is the best for preparing Ugali. Forget about gas. Ugali that is cooked using firewood. Hey, my friend, let me tell you, if you just come to my home and I prepare for you, you'll be shocked-alized. It is so sweet. The aroma is fulfilling. So let Maro go back to Nyabohanse and enjoy his Ugali. Any person who comes from this country is a lover of Ugali. It's just as simple as that. It is our staple food. It is. Have you forgotten he carried a lot of maize from Kenya? Because he knew he would stay for quite some time in Argentina so that he would enjoy his Ugali. So let him be. Let Maro go back to Nyabohanse. Let him go back to his home. The villa is waiting for him. He has a lot of people to meet. Baby Maisha has to connect with his roots. Hey, what a beautiful moment. What a beautiful reconnection. Hey, I know Congrats mom is over the moon to meet her grandbaby. And the way the naysayers are like, is Maisha the first grandchild? Of course, Maisha is not the first grandchild. But if you are a parent, like Mary TV, every child that is born into a family is received in a special way. They can't be, like you can't say, oh, my daughter has kids, therefore I can't celebrate my son's kids. Do you get it? Like, there's a special place for every child that is born in the family. Do you get it? It is what it is. And I know, congrats, mom. Hey, she will carry Maisha, tie him on the back, feed him with ugali. Ugali that has, you add some stew, and then you kind of make it to be like a heavy porridge, and then you give a child to eat. I know he's not 6 months, so don't come for me. I know kids are supposed to be weaned at 6 months. I know. Have you forgotten I have my own too? Some of you will be like, hey, Mary TV, Maisha cannot eat. I know he can't eat, but guess what? There are some children, or rather babies of his age, that have already started eating ugali. Now you know. Now you know. On other news, Dimwango, our girl, is enjoying her moments with her Mzungu boyfriend. Hey! See Koko Mama, see Black Beauty, saying that the Mzungu is old. What makes you think the Mzungu is old? Like, what do you mean by old? What have you used to justify the Mzungu is old? According to me, that Mzungu, when I look at him, he's not that old. In fact, this guy must be maybe in his 30s. Do you get it? A person who is in 30s, they're very young. You, Koko Mama, how old are you? Black Beauty, how old are you? Before you come out and say, oh, Dimwango's guy is old. An old, useless Mzungu. The hatred is too much. Too much. Like, why are you finding it to be kind of absurd? If Dimwango brought out an African, again, you would be on her neck. Remember when this thing got to do with the Tita started, gaining momentum in the white streets? If you remember, Karrot, and specifically Karrot, he came out and said Dimwango is ashamed of Atita because Atita has that kissy accent. Like, when he speaks English, it is not refined. The pronunciation comes out with the kissy mother tongue, and therefore Dimwango does not want to introduce him to the world. Now, she has a Mzungu be. She herself has said that is the boyfriend. Who are we to come and say that is not the boyfriend? Who are we? If today I introduce a man to you, and I say this is my man, who are you to come and tell me he's not? Do you know whoever I'm dating? You don't know. But because Dimwango has decided to bring her on, now you are saying the Mzungu is old. Or the Mzungu is poor. Or the Mzungu is a rejected one from wherever he comes from. I don't know, Czech Republic. I don't know, some are saying from Poland, Italy, guessing. And that is the best thing. Keep on guessing until you become tired. Keep on having your own mental torture until you become tired. I saw Carol talking about Dimwango should hurry up and take, the alleged Mzungu boyfriend to her because Dimwango is her daughter. And she was like, oh, tell my son-in-law to buy for me glasses. The specs. Because hers are kind of worn out. Look at them. I've always wondered, what is wrong with people in this world? Does it mean, a lady cannot, be in a relationship and people don't come and poke her? Does it mean that someone like Dimwango does not deserve to be with a man? You want her to do what? Hey, guys, I don't know what they really want from Dimwango. I've never understood. And one thing about Dimwango, look at her. This lady has traveled all over the world alone. Like, literally alone. Why are you dragging Arundante to this discussion? Why, it was Koko Mama talking about Arundante and Dimwango. Talking about how Arundante used to give Dimwango a lot of money. Let me tell you something. If you are a woman, you must have secret admirers. And especially when you come out to the public. when, like for example, us that create content, and that is why I always say at the start, all my secret admirers, because there are people that will admire you. Do you get it? Either with good intentions or bad intentions. There are some that will want to use money to bring you closer to them. There's some that are actually serious. I've seen people that have met online and they have married. They have gotten married. In the real world, in the practical world, away from social media, you will never lack secret admirers. Even men have women that admire them. It is only that, like for us Africans, it is against the law of nature for a woman to go after a man. But there are women that admire men. It is only that they don't have the guts to go and approach, such men. But now the men that admire women, they come after them. So if Aaron Dante was salivating for D. Mwango, that is his own problem. Hey, guys, that is how I look at it. That is his own problem. If he was taking his money, $2,000 each month, giving to D. Mwango, that is his own problem. At the end of the day, you can come after a lady and the lady is always like telling you, no, I'm not interested in this. Or maybe sometimes they let actions, speak. Do you get it? You send someone a message, they don't reply. You try calling them, they don't get back to you. That is already a message to tell you they are not interested. So, D. Mwango did not go and force Aaron Dante to send money to her. If this guy had a crush on D. Mwango, Koko Mama, it is you that I'm talking to. If D. Mwango had a crush, sorry, not D. Mwango, if Aaron Dante had a crush on D. Mwango, that is his own wahala. If he thought money is the way to a lady's heart, then he missed out on very, very important lessons. And therefore, you can't keep on using what the alleged friend African Tigress came and exposed on the streets. It is obvious. This one person was so much attached to another person or interested to the other party, while the other party was giving them some shades. Do you get it? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Some shades. But this man kept on sending money. $2,000 every month, that is a lot of money. A lot of money. Hey, Aaron Dante, you tried though. I don't know whether I should salute you. You tried though. And I feel like someone cannot use that to bring down D. Mwango. They can't. And I've always said, it is only that we don't bring out our relationships publicly. These women that are coming here attacking D. Mwango is with an old Mzungu. And yet they are abroad. You will find them. They have dated old Wazungus. Karrot herself came out and said, when she was abroad, she said for 8 years, yes. When she was abroad, she interacted with these people and she knows them. She understands them in and out. What does that tell you in simple English? She must have exchanged saliva with Wazungus. Whether one or two, I don't know. This is my own opinion. Do you get it? And therefore, why do they feel they need to come after D. Mwango? Someone like Black Beauty, how many times have people said she's married to an elderly Mzungu? People have said that so much on these streets. Do you get it? Therefore, people should not just be sitting and waiting to attack a person. Some of them, I said yesterday, by then my yesterday's video, some of these women that you see, they have kissed many frogs. They have been in so many relationships until they found whoever they felt, okay, this one I can settle down with and I can make a family with. Or this one I can settle down with and they can help me raise my children. Do you get it? They have sampled. But they want to come out and sit and say, oh, I don't know what. Oh, D. Mwango this, D. Mwango that. Guys, it's so crazy out here. Let D. Mwango enjoy her moment. You don't need to go to a very expensive hotel, a 5-star, so that people can know you're chopping moolah. How many times have we seen D in very expensive places. Hey guys, when she went to Cayman Islands, hey, that girl was just chopping her money, chopping. When she went to Turks and Caicos, hey, Dee Mwango stayed in the best hotels out of her own pockets. A person like Dee Mwango that has traveled all over. Sometimes, guys, we need to be reasonable. Someone like Dee Mwango has traveled all over the world. She has experienced so many things culture-wise. You know, being in very expensive places. When, what is the name of that place? I'll remember and then I'll mention before the end of this video. This lady has her own money. Therefore, if you take her to a 5-star hotel, guess what? It is not something that can interest her, because she can do that for herself. That is how I look at it, and that is how I feel. Like Koko Mama was saying, oh, this Mzungu is broke. Oibo. Is that how you Nigerians call the Wazungus? Oibo. Yeah. This Oibo is not a rich Mzungu. This Oibo is fake. This Oibo does not have money. Oh, they are going to a cheap Airbnb. Don't you know that Airbnb have privacy? Should we come out here and teach you everything? Airbnb, very private. You will cook your own meals. You will relax. You will catch up and just enjoy the moment, rather than being in a 5-star hotel. I know some of you will come and tell me there's master and suit. I know. I know. So don't come and tell me. I know, by the way. But still, that home feeling, you can't get it in a hotel. But in an Airbnb, you'll get, you know, that feeling. That is how I look at it. And by the way, remember, these are my own opinions that I'm entitled to. You drop your comment here. Let's have a conversation. Please don't forget to like this video if you've come this far. Have you liked the video, guys? Please like the video for me. Creating content is not vegetable. Like the video as we go on with our discussion. Therefore, you don't need to be taken to a 5-star hotel. You know, we don't need to see a romantic setup where we have candles, you know, rose flowers, you know, our girl dressed in a dinner dress. We don't need to see all that, so that we can know whether this person has money or they don't have money. And by the way, let me tell you something, and I know you will agree with me. Most of the people that come out here and pretend the way they are rich, they are just average human beings. Average. Middle class. Rich people don't brag. It's just as simple as that. Rich people don't brag. In Kenya here we say, pesa haipendi kelele. The translation is, money does not like or love noise. When money is in your pocket or in your purse or wallet, it's very quiet. But when you're carrying coins, someone can just know. Now, Koko Mama, you go to your 5-star hotel, enjoy. Let Dee Mwango enjoy her, you know, her moment at Airbnb. And you know, you guys have always been saying, who can give Maro something for free? Shame on you. When Maro arrived in Kenya, there's a guy that owns an Airbnb in Nairobi that did offer them to go stay in his Airbnb. In exchange, Maro advertised the Airbnb for him. And then you say, oh, who can give Maro something for free? You see, your hate will be your end. We don't need to be full of hatred. No. This world needs more love than hate. We have a lot of hate that, you know, is not doing us any good. I had someone saying, oh, Dee Mwango is stuck in Kenya. She doesn't have money to travel. Like, seriously? Look at Dee Mwango. Can she lack money with all the YouTube income? Plus Instagram. By the way, Instagram also pays with all the payments. You just wait and see. Of course, Dee Mwango had to wait for her brother in Kenya. Like, you can't just let people be. You're always sitting and saying, they are going to fail. They are failures. I have seen most people talking about, oh, there's nothing that this family does that is successful. And this has made me remember. They have already sent a warning to Rocio. Why would you call her a Madam Parasite? They're like, oh, Madam Parasite, we've been waiting for you. And they're going to give her back to back because she's now back in Kenya. And I know by now, Rocio has developed hard skin. By the way, if you're a content creator and you don't have a hard skin, guys, it is so hard to, to survive on these streets because people down here in this comment section, people abuse us. They drop nasty comments. If you're not tough-skinned, you'll just run away and forget about doing content. Therefore, they have been waiting for these people to land in Kenya so that they can see everything that is going to happen at the villa. They want to know. So that they keep on pinning them down. So my people, I don't know what you think about this video. Please drop your comment. I would love to read from you. Don't forget to subscribe if you have never subscribed to this channel and you are always here watching my content. What are you waiting for? You can also check on my membership and pick a pack that is pocket friendly to you and support your girl. Thank you so much and goodbye to you.